Hey guys, I was at the barber shop in Chinatown the other day and I was getting a trim. Do you like it? Nobody notices. But I decided that while we were here, why not handle here? And the guy assured me that it wouldn't be too short. No, it'd just be just right. He'd trim my beard just right. And he lied. So here's the problem, right? I was born Korean. Now, I know this isn't the problem with every Korean, but it is kind of prevalent, is that we are born with no chin.
That graciously short clip was from a video I recorded in August of 2010. I was just picking up my phone and shooting a real quick thing. I had just gotten a shave and the barber had cut it too short, and it exposed the fact that I had no chin, so therefore I made a video about the fact that I have no chin. That was it. It was super silly. It was shot on a Palm Pre. This is what we called smartphones back then, y'all. And, you know, that was kind of how I used YouTube. Every now and then, I might film something and upload it. I might edit it. Probably no editing. Most of the time. Just straight up shoot it, post it. And that's what I'm going to try to do with this. I'm trying to challenge myself to do this in one take, no edits. And you know, you guys know. You see my videos. It's hard for me not to edit. Because I do this, I ramble, and I forget what I was thinking, and my thoughts come out all disorganized. Anyway, 6 years go by. I've pretty much given up on YouTube. I posted a lot of content. I wasn't even partner at the time, I don't think. None of my videos were making any traction. So I gave up. Whatever. This is not making me any income. I called it, what did I call it? I called it, this is a dumpster fire where I drop my random nerd thoughts. And that's what I did for a while. And then 6 years go by, and IDubbbz releases a content cop on Leafy, where he proceeds to just roast him on just how, you know, nasty and venomous he is online. And granted, like, Leafy quit because things were already getting hard for everybody. It was just really toxic. You had to post content every single day. It was very draining. I understand why Leafy quit. But this video was just exposing him as a toxic person, but then turning it on him and saying, hey, he's got no chin. But it's essentially a commentary. It was a tongue-in-cheek criticism of him. It wasn't meant to be bullying. When that video came out, it went crazy viral. It was trending on Twitter. No chin was trending on Twitter. And lo and behold, what happens when you search for no chin on YouTube? My stupid video from 2010 pops up. And all of a sudden, I started noticing I'm getting emails because I hadn't changed the YouTube email notification settings to not email me every time a comment was dropped on a video, because back then nobody commented on my video. So I started getting email notifications like crazy on my actual smartphone at the time. It was no longer a Palm Pre. and I realized, like, oh, I just made YouTube partner. And it was all because that video. And the comments were pretty funny. It was like, oh, this guy's got next level meme skills. He predicted this would happen 6 years in advance. So that video blew up. I think it's got like 50,000 views. I kind of took down a lot of my not Pokemon Go related content from before, just because, you know, I wanted the algorithm not to bury me, but whatever. I put it back up if you guys want to see it at some point. Links in the description below. Probably at the end of this video. But yeah, so that happened. Good grief, I was stoked. And that's what put me on this journey, guys. This is what put me on this attempt to figure out what kind of YouTube thing could I do. And it kind of landed on Pokemon Go. And, you know, I've since enjoyed this ride. I'm thoroughly grateful for it. I'm grateful for you guys. But also, that video. Super grateful for that video. Fast forward to now, where YouTube, they apparently consulted with different creators, and there was a big issue, harassment and bullying. It's a really big problem on this platform. And so they decided, we are changing our policy. We're gonna crack down on bullying and harassment. And the way they phrased it, it sounded like it was just gonna be about the comment sections. But lo and behold, one of the first casualties, the first thing to get the axe, was that Leafy content caught by IDubbbz. And that in itself, like the videos that YouTube, they're taking down right now because it breaks their policy about bullying. It's really misguided and dumb. But another thing that makes it scary to me, IDubbbz was pointing out that Leafy was awful. Like, he was not a nice person. IDubbbz wasn't claiming to be a nice person. He's like, I'm petty as hell. I'm gonna go ahead and, I'm gonna go fight fire with fire. I'm gonna make sure that you guys roast the crap out of this guy because he's not cool. And granted, yeah, in a certain way in that way where he goes after Leafy's chin, he is breaking YouTube's terms as far as his bullying policy goes. Sure. But this day and age, there's a lot of stuff that people consider bullying. There are world leaders who are very active on social media right now who claim that people are bullying them. You'd think as a world leader, as a very powerful person, they'd have a backbone, but no, apparently some people, it just doesn't happen. So, my concern is, yes, we want to make YouTube a safe place. We want to make YouTube a place where harassment and bullying come with consequences. Yes, we want those consequences to be built in. Yes, I appreciate every effort, every attempt to implement something like that. That sounds awesome, but I don't want it to happen at the cost of freedom of speech. And when a video is only a commentary, when it is doing a criticism on a person, and yeah, tongue-in-cheek going after a physical appearance or whatever else like that, but it's doing it, as it's doing it as comedy. It's doing it for the sake of entertainment. It's not doing it to say, I'm big bully and I want, this person to feel bad. Okay, maybe it is, but I don't know. I don't know, how are comedians gonna flourish on this platform? If the entertainment content that we provide cannot poke fun at things or people, but then there's also that, and then there's also the fact that there is a stupid double standard around here because freaking every single one of those late night hosts put up videos where they mock people's appearances, where they make fun of people because they may, I don't know, it may not be their chin, maybe they're short. They mock public figures, politicians, celebrities. They go after everybody based on appearances, and it might seem like it would definitely violate YouTube's bullying policy. But I don't see any of the brands getting hit on this. I don't see any of those big late night hosts getting hit on this. I don't know. I feel like there is a solid line when it comes to content, especially content that's done tongue-in-cheek, done for parody's sake, done for entertainment value to prove a point that is legitimate. So if I were to produce a video that was criticizing a public figure or criticizing a politician or somebody, it's well within my right to do so. And it's well within YouTube's right to take it down, sure. But this has become a little beyond that. This is a platform where people have gotten used to freedom of speech, where we have, as creators, have the freedom to produce whatever kind of content we want. Not whatever content we want, but to an extent, like when it comes to commentary, when it comes to criticism, I feel like there is a subtlety to it, and YouTube taking a blunt object to it is very threatening and worrisome as far as our freedom of speech is concerned. So that's it. I'm biased because I owe a lot to that Leafy video, and the fact that it is still down, one of the most viewed commentaries on YouTube, it's still down, is preposterous. I think it's dumb, and I think, guys, bravo for trying to make the platform safe. Bravo. Your execution of it, absolute trash. That's all.